Okay guys, so I just recently found out something very neat. It involves making your Samsung device look like an iPhone, basically, with a few extra things. Like, you can tell this doesn't look like an iPhone. If I close the screen and open it up, you got the lock screen, which is slightly delayed. It's got the options here for, I don't know if that's on an iPhone. I haven't used an iPhone in a while. But, so we don't have the notification bar like an iPhone, but basically your home screen's like an iPhone, and you can go into these, which are not all iPhone-esque, but you got that. So it goes like that. You just drag your two fingers to go down. I'm gonna teach you how to get this effect. So you're gonna download have to download a few apps. First one you're gonna want to do is download Nova Launcher. Nova Launcher is on the Samsung Play Store. This allows you to launch your own custom home screens. The next one you're going to download is Adastra. Adastra allows you to change your icons to look nice, and most of them look like Apple icons in there. The third thing you're going to download, I gotta find it first. The third thing you're going to download is forgot the name of it. iDo Lock Screen. And you're going to download iDo Lock Screen for the iOS 8. You can download i9 Icon Pack, but that's useless. The iDo Lock Screen and iDo iOS 8 Lock Screen will allow you to do this lock screen thing with the iPhone lock screen. It's fully customizable. And then for the iPhone, the actual iPhone icons, you're gonna want to download, I forgot what the name of it's called, Apple Icon Pack. It's usable in Nova Launcher. So the first thing you're going to want to do is set up your Nova Launcher. When you download Nova Launcher and you hit the home button to return home, it's going to ask you which home you want to return to, and you want to choose the Nova Launcher. Then you open your Nova settings, which looks just like that icon in the first row, first column on the screen right now. Open it. For desktop, you're going to choose desktop grid. You're going to move this one number. You can see controls how many rows there are. You're going to put that at either 4 for the iPhone 4, 5 for the iPhone 5, or 6 for the iPhone 6 Plus. And you're going to leave, and you're going to put the bottom number is going to stay 4. That controls how many apps there are to the side and from side to side. You're going to let subgrid positioning, you're going to want to leave off. You're going to want subgrid positioning to stay off, because that just allows you to put apps between the squares, basically. So you can fit a lot of apps on one page or stagger them. Icon layout. You're gonna want to download the full version to be able to mess with your icon size, but you're gonna want to bring that all the way up. You're gonna put turn label on. For font, you're gonna choose medium. For size, you're gonna move it to where you see this little slider right here, where you see that little slider. You're going to change your color to like a light grayish color. You're going to want shadow on and single line on. Width padding is going to be set to none. Height padding is going to be set to none. Persistent search bar is, you do not want that on, because that means the search bar is always on your screen, no matter what part of the home screen you're on. As you scroll through, it's going to be on there. For search bar style, you're going to just, if you want, you can change this. You really don't need to change that, but scroll effect is going to be simple. You can do card stack, you can do simple, but I'm going to do simple because that's the iOS feature that the last iOS I got, I got a little lick of iOS 8, so I'm not familiar with the iOS 9 or the iOS 10 that's coming out with the iPhone 7. But I've gotten a taste of iOS 8, but the last one I've actually used as a primary operating system was iOS 6.1.3, which is technically almost obsolete right now. Technically it's obsolete, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Wallpaper scrolling you're going to want to turn off, because that moves your wallpaper and that's just going to look stupid. Infinite scroll should be turned off, because that lets you scroll down through your apps as if it was an HTC phone. Page indicator, you're going to choose... Wait, why did I choose that? You're going to choose this one, the one where there's two dark dots and then there's a light dot in the middle. Page indicator color, you're going to want to keep that gray, that light gray. Add icon to home screen, you're going to want that on, because iPhone users usually, there is no app drawer on an iPhone. Basically what that means is you're going to want that, is when you download a new app, if this is off, it'll add it to your app drawer but not your home screen. If this is on, it'll add it to your home screen. This way you don't need to go into your app drawer and add it to your home screen. Then there's Play Store settings. This one you don't really need to play with this, because that's just the Play Store. Advanced, you really don't need to play with these, because like there's really no there's not really any use for it. You're gonna choose dock now. Dock background, you want to use rectangle for the shape. The tint is gonna be like a grayish color. You're gonna want the gray tint like this color, and transparency between 30 and 45%. And then you're going to want that blue switch next to the words dock background in the red square. You're going to want that on. Dock pages, you're going to want 1, because dock pages allows you to swipe to the side as if it was your app drawer or home screen. Dock icons, you're going to want to keep that at 4. 5 if you want to get a little stylish. Icon layout, you're going to want it to go to 150 for the icon size all the way up. Labels on. Font, you're going to want the font, I don't know why I didn't change that, but you're going to want the font at medium and the size right in the middle. The color is going to be the same as the other ones. You're going to want the shadow on. After you're done that, you can head out of there. Width padding is on none. Height padding is on none or medium. Infinite scroll off. Dock as overlay is not really that important. None of these are that important, but folders, you're gonna leave folders on preview as the best thing for this is to use it as grid, since that's how it appears on some iPhones. Folder background, you're gonna use you can use custom. You can use your you could do your little pictures, I guess. Background, you're gonna use, I'm leaving mine at folder background as circle since I have none. The transition you're gonna want as zoom. Background color and transparency you're gonna leave the way it is. Icon layout, you want to bring that all the way up to 150 condensed. You're gonna want that medium. You're gonna make your thing there. I guess black for your black with shadow for your font, because I don't know anything about the folders in an iPhone. I've really never checked. As I said before, you're not really gonna have much thing. When you choose your icon thing, after you're done, you're gonna download those other apps I showed you, and when you do you're gonna download True iOS Icon Pack. This is where you get the actual Apple icons. I'm talking actual Apple icons. I don't know what iOS they're from, but there's the True iOS Icon Pack. The symbol for that is a Android symbol with an apple-shaped head. Normalize icon size, you can turn that off. Screen orientation, you're gonna want default. Scroll speed, animation speed, you're gonna want, you don't really need to app animation, you really don't need to play with that. Notification bar, transparent notification bar, I don't really know what that does. Dark icons, let's just leave that on there. I don't know what the notification bar really does there, but I don't really know about that. The look and feel things. Next, you're going to go see, in night mode, you're going to leave everything as it is. Gestures and inputs, you're going to turn home button to none. Only on default page should be turned off. OK Google Hot Word, you can turn it on if you want. You're going to want to set none for swipe up. Swipe down app search, that basically makes it like the search bar in an iPhone. You swipe down in your home screen to get the search bar. Double tap can expand quick settings. That's kind of like 3D touch. Swipe up is with 2 fingers for Nova settings. Swipe down 2 fingers for app drawer. The app drawer is going to come standard with the Nova settings, but you can delete that and set swipe down with 2 fingers to be your app drawer, like I do. Pinch in, show previews. Pinch out for recent apps. Rotate counterclockwise with 2 fingers. Rotate clockwise. You can set all this to what you want, but this is what I have it set for. Unread count badges, you really don't need to play with this, but if you do, well, see, you gotta download another app, and I don't feel like it. And you got all your other stuff here, so you're done with Nova settings. So when you go to make your screen, you're in your app drawer right now. I'm in my app drawer right now. What you want to do is you start by, like, say I want to add an app to my home screen. Let's see. Most of the Apple apps, if it detects that something is similar to an icon in the Apple icon package, it's going to show up as the Apple icon. Let's see, what do I want to do? Let's see, music. I could take the music icon, hold it down, move it to the page you want it on, and you press down and hold, and it pops up just like 3D Touch on an iPhone. You're going to choose Edit. You can name it the Apple way, you can name it anything you want, but you can choose that. You can choose here in order to get the iOS icon for the Apple icon. You choose your true iOS. Look for the music icon, choose it, name it music, and there you go. There's your Apple icon. If you don't want something on the screen, you can remove it. Now I went ahead and got the stock iPhone brand new look by going in and downloading pictures of the iPhone screen to get my references from. I got my references from an actual iPhone look, and then I got a few iPhone wallpapers, one for the home screen and one for the lock screen. Now there's a lot of things you can do that are like Apple on here. I made up that app in the third. I just basically improvised when I named and pictured that app in the third row, second column, called iTalk. I don't think there's an app called iTalk, but if you hit that, it brings up the Samsung voice bar. Like that. I know the symbol is an Apple symbol for iMac or Macintosh or something. It's either iMac or Macintosh, but I call it iTalk. Now, keep in mind that you're not going to get the exact, some of these are Adastra, like the Amazon, the wind instrument, the string instrument, the Chrome symbol, the Orfox symbol, the Walmart, the T-Mobile, the background check symbol. The Airshow was not even the original Airshow symbol. Airshow is the recording software, and as I said, you are not going to be able to get the iOS thing. Now, when you download, where the hell is it? When you download when you download, you can change all of these. You can add all your icons to the home screen by holding down on them, and then it'll pop up the home screen, and then you can place it wherever you want. Then you hold down on it as if it were 3D Touch and choose Edit. You're gonna choose Edit, and then you're gonna hit the icon like this, 3D Touch, then hit Edit. Then to change the icon, you hit the icon and choose. And then to rename it, you hit the name and then just type in your thing and then hit done. And it's just like, yeah, it's just as simple as that. Now, not all the icons are going to be there. I had to do Find My iPhone, which is actually just notes disguised as Find My iPhone. Videos is YouTube. Game Center is Galaxy Apps, since most of them are games. iBooks is a Barnes & Noble bookstore. Passbook was downloaded from the Wallet Passes. S-Health is actually named Health, like on the Apple iPhone. Messages is Messages from Android. You can pretty much do anything on this. You can drag down to search your apps, to search your phone. You could expand out to do your recent apps. Drag inward to do your quick select for your home screen. I didn't set anything for counterclockwise, but there's a lot of things you can do with this. Another thing you can do is when you download Adastra, you can get most of these icons. Like, I found the perfect one for Amazon, even though the color doesn't match. For Facebook, I used some random thing. For 7-Eleven, I found a green 7. I think the Airshow icon I used is either Airshow or Picasa. Then I got the FaceTime app, which wasn't in the thing. I do not know what most of these symbols mean, but I just used them. I used a weird M symbol from Mercari, on which I just sold a bass guitar bridge. I got more guitar parts coming on for. I got more guitar parts for sale, bass guitar parts, on Mercari. I got four Fender tuners. I got that are missing a couple screws. I got a well, I'll just. There's no sense in just voicing it all right now, but you can play with your settings a little bit to make them a little Apple-esque. Drag down with 2 fingers to open your drawer. You can delete and place your apps like that, and then you just choose your edit, remove, or app info. Keep in mind, if you do keep the app drawer icon, it's going to be very awkward having that unbalanced dock like that. But you could also go into the lock screen, the I do lock screen, and you activate it like that. You activate it, you press the activate button, which right now says used. Then you go to this I do lock screen and you can modify your settings here. Featured. You got a few recommended apps here. You got recommended apps, and then you got your notification. You can turn them on and off. Password you can set up. Like your Apple password, you got your note pens. T9 search, I do not know what that is, but that's pretty much it. Have a nice day.